my name is Miss Miranda, and today we're going to make overnight oats. We're going to use colors of green and red to make them nice and festive for the holiday season. So what are we going to need for our overnight oats? Well, we're going to start with some oatmeal, and you can use any kind of oats you want. I like to use the old-fashioned rolled oats. You can also use steel oats or quick oats, whatever you like. Then we're also going to use either a green apple or a green pear to give us that festive color. We're going to need some yogurt. I like to use vanilla yogurt. Some nuts, whatever nuts you like. I'm using walnuts today. And we can also use some dried cranberries to give us that rich red color. All right, so to make our oats, we're going to need some kind of jar. You can use a mason jar, but if you don't have a mason jar, that's okay. You can use any kind of jar that you might have used in the past from cooking. So here I have a salsa jar that I've cleaned out and it's ready to use. You can also use baby food jars if you want to make a smaller portion of overnight oats. This would be great for our toddlers since they don't need as much as we will. So first thing we need to do before we can start cooking is to wash our hands. Now friends, who knows how long do we need to wash our hands for? Yeah, anywhere from 20 to 30 seconds is recommended. And when I wash my hands, I like to sing my ABCs. That way I know my hands are clean by the time I finish singing. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my hands are clean. Next time, won't you sing with me? All right, friends, now that my hands are clean, I need to make sure that all the food I'm eating is ready to eat. So first, I have a fruit. I have apples and pears today. And since those are grown outside, we need to wash them too before we can eat. Now that my hands are clean and my apple is clean, I can go ahead and cut my apple. I'm going to cut it into small, chunky pieces, as small as you want for your oatmeal the next morning. Now, when I use a knife, I need to make sure there's an adult around so that everything is safe. And when we use our knives, we know that they are tools, not toys. So we should catch our bubbles in our mouth and keep our eyes on our knife, our cutting board, and the food that we're cutting at all times. Can everybody show me what that looks like? Catch your bubbles. Awesome job, friends. Now, when we cut, we want to make a claw. Can everybody make a claw and give me their best lion sound? What sound does the lion make? Very good. The lion goes roar. And when we use our claw, we're making sure that we don't get our fingers anywhere near our knife. Now we can start cutting our apple. I'm going to catch my bubble. Now the sweetness from the vanilla yogurt is going to help to balance out this tart green apple. And that's about all the sugar we're going to need for our recipe today. The sugar from the yogurt will be plenty to keep our recipe nice and sweet. Now, if you do want to add some other flavor, you can add something like cinnamon or nutmeg to give this an extra holiday punch. All right, friends, now that I've cut my apple, we can go ahead and start the assembly process. This is the fun part. This is where all my friends, you guys can help out here. So I'm going to take a half-cup measuring cup. I'm going to scoop out my oats. Today I'm using old-fashioned oats. I like them the best when I make my overnight oats. So we're going to take our oats and add them to our medium-sized bowl. And next we're going to grab our yogurt and add that to the bowl as well. You're going to get your calcium from the yogurt, and you have plenty of fiber when we use our apples and our oatmeal. And finally, we're going to take our milk. I'm using skim milk today. That's going to be your best option for low fat. And we're going to add that to our mixing bowl and mix these all together. Like I said earlier, you can add cinnamon to give this an extra kick if you would like. Once these are all mixed together, we can go ahead and start adding the mixture to our jar. We want to be really careful as we're adding it, not to get any of the mixture on the walls, because once again, we're going for that pretty festive holiday look. So keeping the outside of the jar nice and clean so we can see our apple and our cranberry will give us a really good finished product. Then I'm going to start with my nuts. Same thing, just sprinkle a few on. Today I'm using walnuts. You can use any kind of nuts you like, peanuts, almonds. Now when we're using the pear or the apple, one of the reasons we've kept the skin on the outside is because the skin is really fiber rich, which is going to help our tummy stay nice and healthy and happy. And now I'm going to use my dried cranberries. And if you don't have cranberries, you can also use raisins. Just something to give us our color. All right, and now our jar is full of all of those good nutrients for our morning. All right, friends, so we made our overnight oats. They have lots of nutrients to keep our bodies healthy and happy, especially our tummies with the fiber from the oatmeal and from the apple skins. So we can put them overnight in the refrigerator for about 6 hours or more, and then you can enjoy the next morning. All right, friends, so I've waited overnight, and now it's time to try my overnight oats. So the first thing I'm going to do after I took it out of the refrigerator is to mix all of the ingredients together. So those apples and the cranberries are mixing all together. And once again, the oats will get nice and soft from all of the milk sitting in there overnight. And now all that's left to do is try it. The yogurt is plenty sweetness for this, and just a little bit of kick of cinnamon really helps give this a kick. It's super delicious. It's really nutritious for you. Once again, it just needs to sit in the refrigerator overnight or for 6 hours. I hope you guys enjoyed. See you next time.